is going on, everybody? It's GoPro SLAP Train, and welcome back today, guys, to the channel with the very first E3 coverage of Forza Horizon 3 that I have posted. And I'm very excited for this. I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of gameplay, talk a little bit about what you're going to be seeing today and in the future for videos moving forward, because I have lots of content from E3. First off, I'd like to thank Thrustmaster for making all of this possible, and also the guys behind Forza Horizon 3. The entire crew, the team was absolutely fantastic for the whole week. Great group of guys there, and I'm very happy in the direction that Forza Horizon 3 is going. Now, I had a chance to play Forza on the controller when I was there for quite a bit. That was a lot of fun. We got videos for that. We've also got a chance to play on their massive rig that they were using with the D-Box setup. But today, though, I'd like to focus on the direct capture gameplay that I was able to get while I was there. Huge shout out to Brian Eckberg and Andy from Microsoft for making this happen. But I was thoroughly impressed with Forza Horizon 3, or Forza, however you want to pronounce it. I know it's supposed to be Forza. I mean, I've just been used to Forza for years on end. But today, though, we are going to be focusing on the M4 gameplay. Now, keep in mind, when I was recording this session, Brian Eckberg and Andy were in the same room with me when I was playing. We were just kind of chit-chatting, shooting the shit, and talking about the game, and absolutely just enjoying it on their 4K TV, because it was very, very impressive, and I will definitely be picking myself one up for this game. If you have not experienced it with a 4K TV and the Xbox One S, when you do, it's going to be very tough to come back to a regular 32-inch LCD TV, man. That's exactly where I'm at right now. But today, though, ladies and gentlemen, the BMW M4 Coupe. We had a choice of 3 different vehicles. My first run, I had to pick up the BMW. I had a very tight time frame on this, so I only had about 20 minutes in that room to actually capture some footage. But I think the footage that I got, though, will do the game justice. Now, there has been a laundry list of features that got added in to Forza Horizon 3. I'm going to focus on just the controller aspect. I'm going to be talking about the wheel at a later video, but for today, though, we're just going to be working with the controller. And I gotta say, the physics felt a tiny bit different, but it still had that Forza feel that we all know and love. Now, when I was talking to Brian about this, he actually said that they have put a lot of work into the tire physics on this game to really improve it, and he didn't say it made it difficult, but from my experience, it didn't really make it a hard experience, but it just made it that much of a better experience, if that makes any sense to you guys. Now, for the gameplay, I didn't want to race through this. You know, the city that they have made is absolutely gorgeous in Australia, and the skies were the first thing to grab my attention on the game. And if you guys did not know, they have actually used a very, very probably expensive 12K camera rig setup. They stayed out there for, if I'm not mistaken, about a full season, and they recorded the skies, and it looks phenomenal. It really does bring the game to life, I feel. The shadows, the rolling clouds in the background, and hoping to see some very nice, impressive lightning storms when the rain does come. Now, I'm just going to overlay a few new features that I was looking at when I was driving around. And I mean, like I said, I wanted to take in this beautiful scenario that they have created in the world of Horizon. Now, if you guys don't know, like I said, it is in Australia, so you're going to see lots of animals roaming around. I saw a few kangaroos. I was told that there's going to be alligators. I haven't seen any yet, but that's what I've been told. But for the most part, though, it felt phenomenal, like I said, and that's really the main thing that I want to take away from this gameplay is how the car felt, because the majority of people, they want to know how the cars feel. But to me, though, it felt very, very impressive. Even when I was trying to drift it out, obviously, like I said, the car didn't really want to hold that third gear out. I would, see it continuously trying to hook back up, and it was frustrating because I just wanted to get that thing sideways and hold some slides. Unfortunately, I did not have a chance to tune at all. I didn't have a chance to throw in any upgrades, so we're still in the dark about how that's going to exactly look. But I will say, though, that the wide bodies are an absolutely huge step in the right direction for Forza. Now, I've been told that there is a handful of cars that will come with a body kit package. I don't have a number on that whatsoever, but I am definitely sure that there will be enough of them that'll really, make us happy that they are in the game, including with the use of horns now. I don't know if you guys seen that when I did overlay, but we do have horns. It's with your right stick pushed in, which is going to be R3 on your controller. And he did say also in the behind closed doors that I was a part of that there will be different customizable options for your horn. So almost like a Grand Theft Auto experience. Now the smoke, I think they've done a great job with the smoke this year. Obviously, you have to keep in mind, you know, the gameplay, how much it's going to render out. So I think that the smoke appeal is really good. You know, it's there. It's not a massive, massive cloud of smoke, but it's just enough that I feel that they have made an improvement from the Forza Horizon 2. Let me know your thoughts down below about the smoke. Unfortunately, I did ask about window stickers in my behind the closed doors session that I had. There will be no window stickers in the game. Now, for that behind closed doors session, that was actually hosted by Ralph Fulton. Now, he was actually one of the team members there, and I mean, you could really tell that the crew behind the game had a huge passion for what they were doing and trying to create for their community, and I think they have done a fantastic job. The 30-minute session that we had, it just highlighted so many things that we did not get to see in the E3 demos that we were looking at. So in that session, they actually ran us through a lot of the map. They were showing us the full section of the map. I wish I had damn lenses that I could have wore to snap a photo as soon as they showed it to us, man. But unfortunately, though, we weren't allowed to take photos, videos, audio, anything like that. So they did show us part of the map. Looks pretty damn nice, man. It's 2 times as big as the first map of Forza Horizon 1, and there's a lot of different ecosystems.
No! God, please, no!
Like I said, they were standing there watching me play this game. I didn't want to crash at all, man. I think the pressure got to me. Pedestrians were in the way, man. Now, for those ecosystems, though, they didn't mention stuff like canyons, rainforest, surfer's paradise, the outback, wine country, Gold Coast. This game is going to be jam-packed with content. Now, what they did mention was the brand new blueprints that they have introduced into the game. Now, what those are essentially are being able to take really anything that you would like. It's almost like a developer tool that they have added into the game to make challenges for your friends that can be shared. They also said that if they see a challenge that's really popular, they will throw those into the list, stuff like that. But I mean, it looks very impressive. You can also do bucket list challenges in those blueprints, so it's going to really leave us for endless amount of content on this game. And I mean, like I said, I am thoroughly excited to get my hands on this. September cannot come fast enough. Now, for this demo, I'm also going to be showing some of the gameplay from the trophy trucks. Now, specifically, like I said, I wanted to roam around this and really just utilize the time that I had, not by just driving, because I've done this before. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen lots and lots of gameplay already, and I knew this coming from the event because I wasn't getting any of this footage out until I got home. I just did not have a lot of time when I was at E3 to really get the footage out properly that I wanted to in the quality that I wanted to as well. So that is kind of why there was such a delay on the footage, but hopefully I give you such diverse footage that it was worth the wait on the channel, man. That's all I'm saying. Let me know down below in the comments, but I did take the time to kind of go off-road a bit, exploring the water, different areas of the map that weren't really drivable. And I mean, you can see the water splashing on the camera this time around. It's very heavy, and this was my absolute favorite part of the entire time that I was in that room, was right here, man, exploring these caves and the bioluminescence, you know, just illuminating everything around. Now, seeing this on a 4K TV was unbelievable, but listen to the audio clip that I pulled from this. I mean, it's music to your ears. If you really listen to that clip, you can hear all the echoes in the cave, you know, going from left to right, going out the tunnels, and the fact that they had the AI set up in a way where if you slowed down, they would slow down with you. I really enjoyed that part. Earlier in the day on the controller, when I was not in the room with them, I actually explored out in the water, and you can go pretty damn far out there before it resets you. I will show you guys that gameplay at a later date, but the water's a very nice touch this year around. It's going to add for some beautiful photographs as well, too, for the community. But just overall, hands down, this game will be a 10 out of 10 either way. I mean, I got to play 20 minutes of the game, and I'm already shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm already intrigued enough where I'm going to be buying the Ultimate Edition for this game, hands down, right away. I think I'm going to do this right after this damn video, but, you know, just all the features that play into that. You know, the 4-player campaign co-op that's going to be available to really maximize the social aspect of the game, and that's really what they stressed, was social. And I think they have really nailed that this time around. Unfortunately, I did not get to ask them regarding the lobby size for online. There was one question left available in our behind closed doors session, and the gentleman in front of me, he ended up getting the question, and he asked if there was going to be kilometers and miles an hour in the game. And oh man, I wanted to ask the multiplayer one so bad. However, though, I did get a chance to ask regarding camera angles. I did ask him if there was going to be any new camera angles for the rewind mode on the single player. Now, I wasn't expecting this, but this man dropped a bomb on me and said that there was going to be a drone camera angle for single player and offline mode. We're going to be able to go around and take videos, hopefully. I mean, I'm sure you can just capture your screen, photographs of everything else going around, but I don't know how high that's going to go, you know, how much freedom we're going to have with that, but I'm very excited to see more of that information as it unfolds. But overall, my E3 experience was phenomenal. Like I said, huge thank you to the Playground guys there, Turn 10, all the Forza that was a part of that. I mean, it was just absolutely crazy. They had over 30 stations set up, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I didn't get a chance to count them all. There was that many, but they had a lot of stations set up with the Xbox One S. The only thing I can say to really take away from this video is be ready for one hell of a Forza game when it does drop. And just make sure you guys are pre-ordering. I think if you do get the biggest version for the game, you get it, I believe, almost a week earlier. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me, but I think it's a few days earlier from everybody else. I got some more footage I'm going to show you guys later. Don't forget to slap that like button. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Now, before we go, I just thought of this actually. License plates are also coming to Forza, where you're going to be able to customize your own plates, which I think is huge because sometimes the cars don't actually have a plate spot for them. You can't really paste a sticker on that spot. So finally, we're going to have proper license plates for our cars. I know it's small things, ladies and gentlemen, but those are the small things that do matter for a very nice experience and longevity in a game. Ladies and gentlemen, E3 2016, it's your boy, the SLAP Train. I'm out. Peace. Oh my god. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, the SLAP Train, and welcome back, guys.